Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about how to be more confident in dating. This is a subject that I get lots and lots of questions on, and so I wanted to just take a opportunity to go a little bit more into this so you can set yourself up to feel really confident and really connect with what you desire. So what you desire, you truly believe is possible for you, right? It's all about aligning with what we want, with what we believe can happen for us. We create a disconnect in confidence when we really want something, but deep down we don't believe it's possible. I want to take a dive into how you can align this to create a successful outcome when it comes to love, dating, and relationships. For those of you new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a video weekly. Number one, what are you affirming daily? So often we wake up, we have these automatic thoughts, these automatic patterns, and we don't recognize that our thoughts are not affirming the things in which we desire and what we want to have and achieve within our lives, especially as it relates to dating and love. So are you waking up, moving into this automated pattern of talking to yourself in a way that is affirming what you don't want? And to really recognize that the subconscious is the believer. So the more we give thoughtful, mindful affirmations, the more we're essentially giving a command to the subconscious. We are powerful creators. So it's very, very important to recognize what we're communicating to ourselves, what we're essentially commanding and telling ourselves is possible, because we are limitless. We can create anything we want in this life, but it starts with ourselves, and to recognize ways in which we are subconsciously sabotaging or moving ourselves away from the desired outcome. Number two, reset this and approach love from a space of wholeness. And I think this starts with curiosity, because sometimes if we start with just affirmations, we may not believe it to be true, so it can feel a little forced, or we can feel some resistance. And what I find to be really helpful when we're setting up a new way of talking to ourselves and really trying to reprogram some of these things that we hadn't paid attention to before, it can be so helpful to curb some of that resistance with inquiry. When did I think this way before? When did I first start talking to myself this way? What could I do instead? What other outcomes could I have achieved? What could I have done differently then? Or what could I have done differently now that I didn't have the insight to do then? Because that's the beauty in growing in consciousness. The more we learn, the more we can build confidence in recognizing I don't have to go that old way anymore. I learned from my previous mistakes, so I don't have to worry about doing that again, because I have new knowledge and new insights that didn't exist before. And I'm safe to open myself up to this affirmation or to this possibility and to create new ways of thinking. And so bringing inquiry and a high level of questioning and really asking yourself if what get the ego's challenging, or the ego's telling you to think, or going into some of those negative bias that we're all programmed to operate under, really asking yourself if you need to be there within that time and space is extremely supportive and nurturing to anything new inside of you that you're trying to expand and grow. Number three, you don't have to change who you are so someone finds you more attractive or desirable. This is something people will try to do, and it goes along with this idea of reaching. What can I do? What can I do to have more confidence in dating? Sometimes the answer is just settling into who you are and trusting yourself. Because if something's meant to be for you, you do not have to change who you are or fit yourself into something to make that work. You just get to be unapologetically you, and you get to let the chips fall where they may, trusting that you cannot miss what's meant to be yours. And this can be something hard to settle into because we are not taught that. But as you grow in awareness and practice with this, you're going to notice that you're going to get more and more comfortable just being who you are, and you're not going to feel good about changing or altering yourself so a man likes you. It's going to feel bad and just desperate or just kind of gross. It's just not going to feel good to you. You'll start to really get that intuitive hit that I need to be myself, and you're going to grow in confidence by being able to show that and connect to that feeling and that sense of self that grows within you as a result of this practice. So these are 3 things that will really help you in all stages of dating. Where can you let your light shine a little bit brighter? How can you change any sort of negative bias or negative track that you've got going on inside of you, and really just open yourself up to the beautiful possibilities that live inside of you? I would love to invite you to check out my site at jenmichellecoaching.com if this topic resonates, as I've got lots and lots and lots of resources on dating and love and relationships in all stages. So please go to jenmichellecoaching.com to check out all of my offerings there, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. I love your feedback, so leave any comments or questions below.